Hey, 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 what is vibin', beautiful hearts? Dr. Danae, the Awakening Doctor here. All right, let's dive right into today's energy reading. This is for my soul family, light workers, star seeds, indigos, crystals, Lumerians, Palladians. You all are welcome here. All right, guys. All right, Spirit, all of you and none of me. Show me the cards I need to see. Love, praise, and gratitude, glory, and grace. And guys, this deck that I'm using right here, this one is called the Magical Dimensions deck. All right, number 26, which is liberation, power, fulfillment, and self-attainment. And just so you guys know, these cards are activation cards as well. All right. So we have that one. We have number 12, emotional freedom, vulnerability, flowing, and rebalance. 20, heart portal, receptivity, generosity, and mistrusting. I love that we're starting out with these. This is really honing in on this energy that the Soul Star family, the collective, is really going through. We are really coming into a time of liberation. We've been on this path for a little bit, awakening at our own pace. But this cosmic energy that has come in, everything is quickening. We really are being liberated. We have to go on record every day and qualify the energy and let the universe know, hey, I'm open, I'm allowing. I am here for my liberation. I am here. I know that the answer is to go within. I'm here, I'm open, I'm allowing. Pride and ego keeps us from this. With emotional freedom, vulnerability, flowing, and rebalancing. You know, growing up in the Matrix, we're taught that vulnerability is a detriment. Altered ego holds on to that. And anytime it wants us to get vulnerable, we freak out. And that's the thing, especially with this card here, this heart portal chakra. And I know I mentioned this a few times last week, that the heart chakra is opening in a new way. There's a lot of energy around that. And with this emotional freedom, look at this. To step into this emotional freedom, yeah, we have to be vulnerable. We have to trust. And to be able to get into the flow of the energy, that's vulnerability, and that's trust, and that's faith. And it's all about rebalancing, learning that vulnerability in the 5D is a superpower. It is not a negative. This heart portal that is opening, this is literally that feminine side of life, magnetizing things to you. This is clearing out the mistrust, clearing out the denser vibrations of that 3D conditional love, letting that go. And guys, make no mistake about it. When the heart portal to unconditional love is opening, it's scary. Why? Because it's been covered over for so long with density and that lower vibrational energy. Self-sabotage, judgment, guilt, condemnation, blame, and shame. First towards ourselves, then towards others. Yeah, the heart portal chakra opening Guys, this will happen a few different times on this journey because remember I've told you, we are a multi-body system. We have to clear on these different levels. And as we do, these our divine GPS system, which is our chakras, start to open up. As they do, especially with the heart portal, it can feel like a dark night of the soul. It can feel like an ego death. Those processes are necessary to go through. They're part of the journey. All right, Spirit, let's get some Lumerian Star Child Oracle cards for the collective. What do they need to know today? All right. Love, praise, and gratitude, glory, and grace. The first one, breathe the sun. 2, presence, pineal activation, relax, let go. We had this earlier this week, guys, and I've been shuffling this like crazy. And look how big this deck is. So this coming out twice, especially with all the readings that I've been doing, this is big, guys. This goes along with this. Yeah, look, arise. Know and flow as the love you are, bliss. That goes along with all of this. Many of you could be feeling like you want to freak the F out. Star connection. This is also a number 2. Guys, there's a 2 here, 2 here, 2, 2, and another 2. 2s are very significant. Guidance from the stars, galactic self, unified field. Holy shit, another number 2. Awakening, know who you are, DNA activation. Yeah, guys, this is big. This is 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Holy, 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 holy. Holy cannolis. We are going up. We are rising. It is time to breathe the sun. It is time to go on record every day. Wake up. Greet your I am presence. Pour love to it. Pour love to your guidance team, whoever that is for you. And say, I say yes to life, and life says yes to me in all its victory. I come into this day in God, with God, by God, and for God. I will live this day in God, with God, by God, and for God. I will end this day in God, with God, by God, and for God. A lot of this is about to really break open wide because you have been working through the lower dense energies. It's been scary. A lot of fear and doubt, lack, self-sabotage has been coming up. Feeling lost, alone, not sure if you're doing the right thing or on the right path. Guys, when I'm seeing 2s like this and these cards coming out, different decks with the same message, repeating over and over, this is huge. Allow this reading to be your clarification. What has stopped you historically has always been this fear and doubt and that self-judgment. All right, now I'm using the Beyond Lumeria Oracle cards. The first one out right now is Earth. Holy shit. Another one that just fell out, number 2, Root Chakra. 33, Journey to Wholeness. This one right here sums up the whole freaking reading. That's what all of this is about. And the way you're going to get through it with ease and grace is loving compassion first to yourself. Earth. Yeah. You are connected to Earth. If you're feeling out of balance, a little wackadoodle, kind of all over the place, get outside wherever you're at, however you can connect with earth. If you're in a place where you can't get outside for whatever reason, then on YouTube, on YouTube, search some different earth meditations, grounding meditations. There's an amazing one about Mother Earth. I will try to find it and post it in the comments. But it's a really good one to put on when you can't get outside and ground and connect with earth that way. Root chakra. Look, ground and center. Yeah, with this energy that we just came through, the eclipse, and that eclipse doorway that energy is closing out. Today we've had the full moon. We're still under that a little bit. We've got all kinds of planetary stuff going on. All of this was designed to really shake up this dense energy. Allow the next 36 to 48 hours to be a time of reset, a time of grounding. And this root chakra, many of you guys, I was guided yesterday to share this with my students, and I'm being prompted to share it with you guys as well. And it doesn't matter if you are in a female body or a male body. We all came through a womb. We all have issues and energetic traumas surrounding the womb, because the womb is the seat of creation. So, and we've come through a female body through a womb. Again, this is why I'm saying it doesn't matter if you're male or female, or what type of physical embodiment you relate to. That doesn't matter. What matters is this womb clearing needs to happen for all of us, because that womb trauma goes all the way back to the root from the beginning of creation, and that goes against the feminine, the heart, the unconditional love, the mother's presence, the mother's energy. We've been living in a patriarchal society of just Father God. The feminine has been shut down, hidden, and abused. That's what this is talking about. You are now ready for this womb clearing. And for those of you who have already started womb healing and clearing, this is just a reminder. Go back. Go do another one now. You have leveled up. You have cleared a lot. Now go back in and do some womb clearing and blessings to remove that debris. Bring in that loving compassion. Fill that space with loving compassion, because the womb, we have, on this path in the matrix, we all have judgment, shame, guilt, whatever. We all have stories around sex, sexual identity, abuse, our bodies, all kinds of stuff that relate back to our safety, security, and lack. And we hold that in the root chakra. Our wombs are not a place to hold trauma and pain. However, that's what we've been doing. Our wombs are a place for creation, for love. Even if you don't have a physical womb, for those females who have had the womb removed, or for the masculines who don't have a physical womb, it's an energetic holding place within our root chakra. That's what we're talking about. So even for my men, my masculines that follow me, and I have many, guys, this is for you as well. I will link a womb clearing, a womb blessing that I personally do and that I shared with my students. I will share it with you as well. If you resonate with it, by all means, do it. If you don't, that's fine too. Find what resonates for you. On this path, there is no right or wrong. There is one mountain, many ways up that mountain. Don't let anybody tell you this is right, this is wrong, you can't do this. Any group, organization, whatever says that they're the only way, run. Make like Forrest and run. Run, Forrest, run. That is cult-like. It is more matrix rules, and it's not truth. Yep, Five of Swords. Look, you are finally at this place where you do not want conflict. You do not want any conflict. You don't want to fight. You don't want to argue. You don't want to have to analyze and figure shit out. You do not want people bringing you their crap. I love it. For your path and where you are going, your voice needs to be heard. We need your voice. The world needs to hear you. And it is time. This is so powerful when you get to that place where you're just like, yeah, no, you know what? I've got my own path, my own work I need to be doing. I cannot keep stopping to deal with the stuff you keep creating in your life and bringing it to me. Props to you, light workers, who are putting those boundaries in place. Because I know it's not easy to do. It's necessary. But it's not easy. Very interesting. We've got these two cards that have come out multiple times in these readings. The Element of Torches and the Agent of Torches. Right now, you may be having an issue trying to speak your truth. You may not feel like it's going to be received well. Release any thoughts around how people are going to receive you, tempering yourself to deliver a message. Guys, those days are over now. There's no time left for us to water ourselves down. We are not responsible for how people take our messages. Now again, coming from a place of essential harmlessness is where you need to come from, because that's the universal law. The one law, that law being love. But if you are coming from love, you need to come and speak your truth, because it's your truth. It doesn't have to be anybody else's truth, and that's okay. This toxic habit of feeling like we need to water ourselves down and tiptoe around other people's egos and how they're going to take us. That's what needs to end. That is altered ego 101, and it has no room in this new energy. Again, as long as you're coming from essential harmlessness and love. Now, if you're coming from altered ego and you want to let loose, you want to tell people how it is and what your new truth is so they can feel some type of way, then yes, that, hold your tongue, don't let it out, put that shit in the violet flame, whatever you need to do, because that's just going to bring more of what you don't want to you. But guys, that's just some residual energy for those that this is resonating with. You don't want to come from that energy. You're recognizing when it's coming up in you and you're saying, nope, no more. Yeah, you're walking away from that. You're walking away from anything now that makes you confused emotionally, makes you question, figure shit out. You're just like, no, any type of lower vibration, conflict, confusion, I do not have time for that. And you don't. This is a time, this portal that we just walked through, it's a time for us to be about our work and our business, holding the light, being the way showers, and not getting involved in the lower crap anymore. We don't have time for that. We have to let others find their own way, figure things out for themselves now. We cannot hold everybody's hand and, sit them down and make them drink the water. We can lead them to the water, but at some point, everybody has to figure it out on their own. So for those of you who still have people trying to come at you, wanting to tap into your energy to feed their altered ego, it's time to cut those cords. It's time to walk away from that. You had to boss up. You had to figure out this shit on your own. There comes a time in this journey where we have to go alone. We have to figure it out on our own. And there comes a time where we have to, in love, cut that energetic cord and let others find their way. All right, these cards keep falling, so hold on. All right, Spirit. 50, explore other realms. Yeah, we've had this come out too. It's time for you to open up and explore other realms. Allow yourself to go where the energy wants to take you. It is safe to do so energetically. Number 18, follow your heart. And 48, be courageous. Truth conquers all. Absolutely. When you stop gaslighting yourself and detach from your own story, because altered ego loves to get us hooked into our own stories and then create stories on top of our stories. Props to those of you who have stopped the stories. When that story tries to come up, you go, whoop, nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Etch-a-sketch, delete. That's not my truth. And then you tell yourself a new story. You follow your heart. Because your heart portal is opening and it is leading you to where you need to go. All right. All right, Spirit, let's just wrap this up with a couple of moon oracle cards. What does my fam bam need to know? A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Absolutely it is. Keep your eyes on the win-win and on the positive. That is absolutely what you will manifest. Here's the biggest warning of all, and I mentioned it earlier. Do not let pride get in your way. Recognize when it's pride and altered ego acting out. How? Pride and altered ego, it's the same thing. Ooh, shoot, that one went. This card went shooting across my table and hit my water. The miracle you seek is within you. Altered ego will always come from doubt, fear, judgment, guilt, condemnation, blame, and shame. It will never, ever, 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 ever in the history of ever come at you supportive, come at you in love, unconditional love. It will come at you in that fake 3D love, but that's all wrapped in doubt, fear, judgment, guilt, condemnation, blame, and shame. That's how you know. Soul will never come at you in the lower vibration. That is altered ego. All right. Oh, beware of altered ego traps. Yep. How do you know when they're altered ego traps? Are the thoughts based in doubt, fear, judgment, guilt, shame, and blame, and condemnation? Then that's altered ego. All right, you guys. I am sending you oceans and oceans of love. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for all the likes and the subscriptions and the comments. Guys, I just honor you. In the presence of the Christ, I bless each of you with health, wealth, love, peace, joy, happiness, and grace. Until next time, namaste. Bye-bye.